Hello Leo, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 7th to the 13th of August. Happy birthday to all of you out there having your birthday in this week. And we've got the Lionsgate, which I will be doing a collective reading on Monday and your individual sign on Wednesday. And that is interesting. I'll tell you what, everyone's had a really off-the-wall reading. So be prepared for an off-the-wall reading at the moment, because of this changing energies that's coming through. And I think this Lionsgate is really quite important for you. Let's just see what's going on with your overall energy, following your evident path. I think this is where the majority of you may have had your birthday by now. So you're heading, you know where you're going in this coming year. This new cycle has started for you, and it's following that evident path. And for those of you who are having your birthday, or your birthday is just about to come up after this week, yes, it's a case of getting a lot of clarity to finding that evident path that is within you. And I think that's a lot about this week. And it's a really good week about doing it, because it's a week of manifestation, manifesting your future. Working on, this is what your karmic path is on your relationship side. It's working on those concrete plans, those connections with people in a very physical way, doing activities, doing things, connecting with people, and constructing medium-term cycles. So a 9-month cycle this is. It's like the gestation period of a relationship in a way. That's the sort of feeling I'm getting off it with that Page of Pentacles. And there is a lot of luck involved. You know, I think that you got a lot of luck coming your way for this. The universe here has got the Four of Swords. Following this evident path will bring you back to who you are. It will make you feel at one with yourself, make you feel at home with yourself. It's a type of healing in a way. And I think the universe is sort of like trying to help you out so you're not overcooking your brain, basically. Not overthinking things, and just allowing things to be. I think this is a good week for you to observe, to find out where everything lays, basically, within your relationship, so you can work on that medium-term plan. Strength card, pretty much you. This is where you've come from. This is what you've been working on within your relationships. And it's the courage that you have within you to strike forth and engage in a relationship. That's really good. And you're very, you can, beat down those doubts within you. And I think it becomes very rational in a way. But this strength card has come out with everyone. And this is all to do with the Lionsgate. Being strong and true to yourself so you can manifest the future that you so desire to have within you. In your future self, you get the Six of Cups, leading to the Seven of Cups. Yes, this is about sort of looking to the past, realizing the beautiful sort of journey that you've been on, and the joy that journey has brought you, and what it's producing for you in the future. So keep your eye on the goal in the future, but realize that the best possibilities for you are built out of your planning, your organization from the past, how you've brought this to your future, how you're bringing it. And it's like the advice you're giving yourself according to the past year, like looking at the past year, sort of saying, I don't want to continue doing that, I want to start doing this, I don't like that, I like this, and start implementing it within your life. And that's what the Page of Pentacles is all about. And ultimately, this is where you're going to be going. Another You card, a Lion card here, Lionsgate's card here again. Happiness is on your radar. It's what you're going into. And it seems like this year is going to be a good year for you by the looks of things. Not that this is a yearly reading, but the way you're setting up is setting up towards that happiness. So if you're looking for happiness within any sort of type of a relationship, just recognize the good things within you, in your past, that brought you to where you are, what things you really enjoy, and sticking to the plan, basically. Keeping calm and sticking to the plan. Keep calm and carry on, as they say in the UK. Let's just see what's going on your financial sort of side. This is this new year. The financial side, or the material side of life, tends to kick in your yearly rhythm before the relationship. The relationships is slow to build up, but once it's rolling, it's like a train. Once it's going, there's no stopping it. This tends to be very, the material world can be very quick, quick to start, but quick to fail. And I think this is where if you've set yourself up, it's now starting to realize that things are starting to play in your favor. And it's within your karmic mission or within your karmic path to actually have that success in your life. You got the Knight of Wands. I think this is another Leo card as well. Man, it's all playing for you at the moment. The universe here is saying, yes, just take that wand and get on your horse and secure your future. Make it, engage in it in a really passionate way. Realizing this change of fortune. And you know what it's like when things start working for you, you just kind of go, yeah. And then that sort of almost opens doors within itself. And I think that's what the universe is trying to encourage you to do. Follow that evident path as you go forward. Where have you come from? This is really good. You've come from a place of where you have created a lot of opportunities for you. And now with that sort of like that wheel of fortune in your karmic path, now you can start saying, okay, which cup do I want to take first? Which bit of success do I want first? And it's getting on and doing and going for it and being, I think there's a lot of sociable aspect to it within connecting with other people really that is around you. It's all about you, isn't it, Leo, today? It's all about you. It's stepping into your power. This is your future self. This is what the Wheel of Fortune's all about. This is what the Knight of Wands is all about. You're the Emperor. You're the controlling over your physical domain. Not your emotional domain, your physical domain. It's the Empress has the control over the emotional domain. The Emperor has it over the physical domain. So this is where you have control here. It's like sort of like when, I don't know if you've ever been flying and there's two people flying if you're flying with an instructor. And when they say it's you to take the flight, they say, and you've got to say, I have control. So then the other pilot can let go. And that's this sort of situation. It's almost as if like you're sort of kind of going, and now I have control of this future. Really, really lovely. Really nice, Leo. It's good to see. It's good to see. You're really rocking it fine. Okay. You get the Seven of Swords at the end. So, yeah, Seven of Swords at the end. I think it goes really well with the evident path as well. Playing smart. I think this is using your strengths in the material domain in order to advance, where you should be going, your success, getting to the stage where you want to be within your job, within your business, within your, any of your personal projects as well. It's playing smart. It's using that strength. It's knowing that you've got, I think the playing smart here is what I'm getting is like, with that Nine of Cups, it's like you've got a lot of attributes within you or around you, and it's like you've got that confidence because you've got those attributes around you, and that you don't have to worry so much about competitors and stuff like that. And I think that's playing smart. It's like you've got you've got the edge on everything else. You're ahead of the curve. You're a little bit ahead of the game, as it were. That's the sort of feeling I'm getting here. Okay, and that's your future self. That's where you're going to in your future. Thank you very much. We're going to clarify with the Light Seers card. Thank you very much for your support for this channel. Supporting in any which way you like through YouTube. That's liking, sharing. Sharing's really good. Commenting's absolutely brilliant to know that you're there. And also, obviously, subscribing and all of that malarkey. There is links in the description below as well that you can have a private reading with myself or even a healing session. There's an email because I'm going to be doing energy workshops in the UK for September, October, and in the United States between October and November. And it's a way of connecting energy in these workshops and connecting to the universal force and understanding the conversation that you have between you and the universe. And it really helps a lot in the future. I've been doing it for 20 years. I've helped hundreds of people really connecting to energy, and how you use it is up to you. So send us an email, just tell us where you are in the world and how far you're willing to travel, and I will organise a workshop and I will tell you where the local one is to you. Okay, well, apart from everything else, thank you very much for being here. Let's see what's going on with the Seven of Cups. A call to mission. I think this is like the evident path that I was talking about. In all of those cups there's loads of possibilities, but there's one cup that's shining like, well, it actually shines like a flying saucer, doesn't it? You know what I mean, if truth be said. And this is your call to mission. This is where you're sort of like, you know where you're going, you know what you're doing. And I think this plays beautifully into that Seven of Swords as well for you. Let's see what goes on with the Page of Pentacles. Got two cards that want to actually come out. We got the Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands there. Yeah, exploring those beautiful ideas, converting those ideas into reality, into that mid-term plan, really getting physically connecting with people, you know, and within the physical world. But it's coming from you, coming from the confidence within you. So it comes from that sort of joy of living, that joy of being, as it were. And it's creating that long-term plan. It's that strength that you have within you, that light that is within you. So yeah, it looks really good. You should know that you're on the right path, as it were. With the Four of Swords, you get the Ace of Wands as well. Out with the old and in with the new. I think this is what you've got to have, the strength to go ahead, and the strength of your convictions, I think, for you. And that's going to take you forward into new territory, because you're at home with yourself, you're at ease with yourself, you're at one with yourself. And I think that's really, really important. What's this Strength card about? Where's it come from in the past? Ten of Wands. Yeah, you might have done a lot, and I think this is where your strength is realizing of how, you know, how much work you've done on yourself, how much you've connected with other people. It gives you that sort of strength, and it may have been in the past where you've been carrying a lot, and realizing that you can do it. That's the thing. You know, you've got that capacity, you can do it. And you've got the strength to get through any complications in regards to relationships that you may have had in the past. In the future, you've got the Six of Cups, so it's enjoying, recognizing that beautiful journey, the enjoyment that you had on it. And you've got the Two of Pentacles. I think it's choosing your path, choosing your happiness. And I think this is the realization from the past is making it a realization in your future. Concentrating on the things that make you just love it, that love life, you know, and engage that sort of sun thing. You get the Nine of Wands. I think it ties in with that Strength card. I think your happiness depends on your healthy boundaries. So you're not, you know, spreading yourself too thin between too many different people. You're concentrating on one thing at a time. You're concentrating on your happiness, the relationships that make you go, yes, this is what life is all about. When you start doing that, and start looking at the bits of you that is absolutely beautiful, that's when your happiness can actually shine. Because you're not going to waste your time on sort of relationships that are just not really, you know, bringing it in for you. Let's see what's going on that financial side. That really does seem a humdinger of a thing. So you've got, with the Wheel of Fortune, a bit of a leap of faith. I think it's a leap of faith in yourself, in that Emperor card, basically. And that change of fortune has come because you've decided, and I think that's what that leap of faith is all about. Saying, okay, I want this out of life, and this is what I'm going to get. So I'm going to go for it. And you've created this karmic path for you, I think. It's come out of a lot of strength for you. With the Knight of Wands, you get the Lover's card. Yeah, I think the universe here is sort of saying, with your passion, you can fall in love with what you're doing and where you're going in regards to your material path, in regards to your job, your business, and your projects. I think it works really well for you, and makes you even more passionate. And the more passionate you get about it, the more strength you give to your Emperor cards. You know, with the Nine of Cups, you get the High Priestess. Very good, clear vision. And this is where sometimes the Nine of Cups can be a bit of a sort of, you know, a poison dressed up as a fine wine. You know, sometimes you can have too many choices. And I think this is where you've got to be a little bit, and this is where it ties into the Seven of Swords as well. I think you've created a lot, and I think you've got to have that inner vision of what you can take forward in the best way. rather than trying to take everything on all the time. Being the emperor over your domain, basically, you're going to need that inner vision to discern between opportunities that are worth taking now or later, basically. Those opportunities are always going to be about you. You know, Five of Swords, I think this is where you sit in your power. You're going to walk away from any sort of complications within your financial world. Anything that sort of like holds you back, basically. And the thing that holds you back is having to prove or getting involved in confrontations or competitions that doesn't really get you anything. You can't really win out of it. It's like Mike Tyson having a fight with me. He's got nothing to win out of that, has he? Let's be honest. You know, Mike Tyson was a big boxer, for those of you who don't really know. But it's just to sort of say that, you know, I've got everything to win to fight Mike Tyson, to have a boxing match with Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson doesn't have anything to win it with a boxing match with me. So, you know, and I think that's what you've got to realise. You've got to put yourself in the Mike Tyson position, basically. Put yourself in the champion position. With the Seven of Swords, playing smart, concentrating on the here and now. This is where the intuition comes through with the High Priestess, seeing which of those flames, which of those candles is worthwhile investing in at the moment before that you've got to invest in it. Okay? It's going to make things really clear for you going forward, and it's going to make that change of fortunes not just a change of fortunes, but it's also going to breed a lot of success for you. There you go, Leo. Thank you very much for being here. Do appreciate your support. Don't forget those Lion Gate readings coming out on Monday and on Wednesday for you. I will see you soon. In the meantime, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.